What's up, everyone? Another Void back with more Dyson Sphere Program, episode 21. I've been doing a lot off camera, looking at the game, figuring out what I want to do, because I had a huge backlog of videos, and that's why I haven't been able to play this game in a couple weeks, because I had to put all my videos up. I was going to do one video a day of this, but I've noticed that really I need to be doing 2 videos a day, and we're going to get out of God mode real quick, because I'm not building anything right now, so we need to not be in that mode. But I think I am going to go to 2 videos a day. Oh, shift. When you're trying to destroy something, shift click will destroy the whole line. That's awesome. Because I'm going to go to 2 videos a day because I just think it's better for the channel and the views and stuff. And I just noticed that it's a lot better. So what I'm doing here, and I didn't really mention what I was doing, is I'm gonna take silicon off this line actually, because I've noticed I was looking at. Okay, I can't do that because I need to put a box with my stuff down. What I was noticing is, for what I want to do with my mall, I really need to, silicon's not really what I'm going to want on the main bus over here. I'm going to be doing, the silicon stuff's mostly used in chipsets, and I'm already going to be doing chipsets on another planet, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. That's strange. I thought we had a lot more silicon than that, but we didn't. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to put the silicon on the main bus here if we're just going to produce like 1 or 2 items with it. That's not really that smart. Now, where does this thing go? Right here? Looks like it's 2. Okay, so I'm going to put glass back on the main bus. Glass is definitely something we'll be using. Actually, yeah, that looks right. Glass is used in a lot of buildings, and I know I said I wasn't going to be putting buildings on the main bus, but we are going to be putting buildings on the main bus because we're going to need them a lot when we go to larger builds on different planets. So it's going to be very, very wise for us to be putting, having just be able to come back and just grab stuff. Not only that, but we're going to want to, order it from a distance, long distance. So it's going to be very, very wise for us to have buildings in our mall, and we'll be taking that with us to different planets and stuff. We're going to be ordering stuff remotely, so we really do need glass on the main bus to be producing different buildings for us and stuff like that. So I'm going to put this back on here. Luckily, this should be really simple. There's also a mod I want to start using, I guess, that just came out pretty recently. I almost forgot to play this game. It's been so long since I played it. I only have one of those guys? Wait. See, this is what we don't want. We don't want to get into a situation where we're building these guys in our inventory. Let's make 8 of those. Okay, cool. We don't have to wait at least. And really, I shouldn't be building or crafting anything in my inventory. I just shouldn't be doing that. So we will be also fixing that. Well, not fixing it. The whole plan will be to not ever have to build stuff in my inventory. I should just be able to request it from another planet, especially because unlike Factorio, or at least the way I've been playing it, we're gonna need like 50 of a building. Well, I'm not gonna really have time to craft that on camera. It's just not gonna be a thing that's gonna be possible. So why don't we do this? The ore should be coming in. What's going? Oh, I have a couple gaps. Let's go fix those gaps. Let's get this stone flowing, so that when we actually do get ready with our... Oh, the one thing... Oh, we also need research. So I was looking at research, and really what I want to get is these... I want to go for planetary logistics, which means we're going to have to set up the next level of engine. We're going to need those processors, which we're going to work on probably the next episode. We're going to need a lot of stuff. It also unlocks Belt Mark III, which means we need another type of engine. And these are the drones that move stuff around with this planetary logistics station here, so we're going to need the processors and stuff. So that's something we can get. I really also want to get this interstellar, which means we can move stuff between planets. That is something we're going to need pretty quick. We need yellow science for that, so we don't need to worry about it too much right now. But we do need to unlock these particle traps, which, yeah, these are just... Oh, that's a lot of science, though. Okay, so we can make them. I mean, we need graphene. We're going to really need this stuff. Well, that's actually used for science, or greens, or yellow science, sorry. We are going to want X-ray cracking, though. We probably should just get that right away. So let's work on X-ray cracking since we have nothing going yet for science. We're going to need these, but not yet. I believe we're going to need... we're just not going to need those yet. We're going to need this, planetary logistics, which means we're going to need processors. We are... Well, that's for Belt Mark III. We don't necessarily need Belt Mark III just yet. We do need the particle generators, I think, is what they are. I'll go look at those in a sec. But we're going to need the particle generators first, because we won't be able to produce them. Particle traps. So why don't we get that? Because there's no point in getting planetary logistics without having... Oh, we need thruster. Okay, so then let's get thruster, which I think is down here. Oh, which means we need hydrogen fuel rod. Hydrogen fuel rod's great. We can actually use these to power our mech, and it's a really great source of power. 40 megajoules. See, that's way better. We probably should get that before some of these other ones, actually, because we can start using that almost immediately. We'll get the cracking, and then we're going to get particle hydrogen fuel rods, and then we'll get this guy. Then we're going to get thruster, because with the particle trap, we can start working on producing that. See? And then we'll get this dude. He's 1,000. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. We're going to need... we don't need that yet. Then we'll go for planetary logistics. There we go. That's a lot of science for us to work on, so we'll be good for a while. All right, so that's all fixed up. These guys have built everything while we're kind of screwing around with science. Let's get the rest of this in. Actually, I'd like to... Well, actually, no. Let's do it like this. Just shift copy. Almost forgot about that. Again, sorry, I have not played this game in a while, so I've kind of forgotten how to do it. Let's not... Do we want to use sorter Mark IIs with this? I feel like we really only need Mark Is because these are... I mean, it's all the same. We probably should put our second belt in here. Oh yeah, shift click, dude. Come on, learn. Let's give those bots something to work with too. We're just gonna use belt mark 1s. So this mod I was talking about, sorry I'm so scatterbrained, is a mod that copies sorters as well when you copy a building. So I was thinking about this. Let's say we've got a giant build going on and we're gonna use 80 assemblers or something, okay? And the thing we want to build uses 3 components, let's say. So we've got 3 sorters in and 1 sorter out, right? We've got 80 assemblers to place, and we've got like 320 sorters to place, right? Because 80 times 4. So that means for clicking, we have 80 clicks, and now we got glass going, and we have a lot of glass production. Last time we only had 3, so that's good. We only had 3 smelters on that. So let's get that dialed in here. Let's give the bot something to work with before we get down here. So, lack of item. Let's go get some more. What are we doing? I'm not used to talking and playing at the same time yet. Let's get 100. Looks... Oh, no, I don't need that. I need belt. Where is my belt? There it is. So, that's like 80 clicks plus 640 clicks, because remember, sorters are 2 clicks. 1 click to start, 1 click to finish. So that's like 80, what is that? 80 plus 640 is like 720 clicks. But if you get the mod that just copies your sorters at the same time, that's still only 80 clicks instead of like a billion clicks, right? So that just makes complete sense. I don't know why we would do that any other way. That's not where we want that. We want it here. Nope, that's not where we want that. Why does it keep going in the center? There we go. So that'll get us what we want there. We already blocked it off. As soon as these got... Well, let's just go over there and help them. One thing we can do is I wanted to hide these ore veins. I figured out how to do it. You just need landfill, which I feel like I should just always have on me. Because I need it, and then... Oh, we need to put landfill on the belt. On the main bus here. But I feel like I always need it, and I keep having to go back and just waste time. But the way you can hide these. So you get your landfill, And you push hide, and we're going to reduce this actually because we don't need that much. We really only need a tiny amount, and that's why we're wasting our soil. So there you go, boom. We can hide all these, and we can change our bus here to for our smeltery. We can fix this. We have the technology. Why is that not working? So I can't shift click right here because it'll delete the whole sections of the belt, and I really don't want to do that. I really just want to tactically delete this. There we go. And then we'll just draw it back in, and we'll be good to go. There we go. Sweet. Queet. Alright, let's get these built, because these guys are going to have to work on that for a while. And boom. Okay, and we can also fix our area, I think, with motors or engines, where we have that spot where it goes of the oil. I can hide the oil as well. We'll be tapping the oil later for sure, but at least I can fix that for now. So it's really early in the morning. I gotta get this video up before I leave to go do disc golf. Alright, so those lines are fixed. No, they aren't. What is going on here? Alright, sweet. And it doesn't seem to be fixed here either. Oh, it's backward. I think I can shift R this. I thought you could push R and the belt would be. Can I shift this belt? Yes. Alright, this is going the wrong direction. That's what's going on here. I thought you could push R and turn a belt well after it was down, but I guess not. Alright, sweet. All our lines are fixed. Glass is in. Good. We're getting a lot done here. The belt... the bot was chasing me. Silicon, you will be used, but it's going to be on the other planet. We're going to make processors on that other planet. We're going to need stone, because now we're going to be putting buildings on the bus, right? We also are not going to need this graphene on the bus. We're actually going to put probably titanium on the bus right there, but we'll leave it for now for science. It's not that big of a deal. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, let's go hide this really fast so I can make more space for my engines. I might have to actually change the way I'm doing engines over here, because we when I put more engines or more assemblers down, it might screw up how I've done my placement over here, but we'll see in the future. I think for now it's fine. Let's hide this really quickly. Boom, hidden. But also I can use it again later, so that's perfect. So we don't need that for now. Let's just get this back in. I just really wanted to fix that. There we go. Okay. So sweet, all that stuff is done, and I think we have one more to hide right over there where our bus is being affected. Let's just make sure we're done with that. I should probably check my fuel. Ooh, I'm almost out, so it's a good thing I checked that. Alright. Hide, hide, hide. We probably will never tap or use. Nice! Sweet. When we get into organics, we'll oil more. We will be getting a lot of that hydrogen, which will be great, because that's what we're going to use to make those fuel rods. Okay, sweet. We're almost done here. Cool. This one's done. Okay. There. All the veins are hidden and resources that we want to hide. We do, let's go, let me go get some more of this real quickly, because I want to make sure I don't run out. And I am full up on inventory space. There we go. Oh, you know what? I need to drop this titanium. Let's copy the box here. Get this titanium out of my inventory. I don't need it. That's what's causing me so much grief. I have a lot of glass, too. I really don't need that much glass. Can I put maybe a couple in there? Thanks. And I have a lot of stone on me from that stone operation. Let's just drop it over here. Are we eating this faster than we can build? We might be eating this faster than we can produce it. We need to shift upgrade this for sure. That will probably help a lot. Okay, there's nothing left to upgrade. Okay, I think that did it. I think we're keeping up, so we're fine. I'm just gonna drop the stone in here for now. We'll deal with it later. And need to resupply myself a little bit over here with some copper, which is very interesting. I almost never need copper. Let's get some iron. What else do I need? I think that's it. I think I'm good. Maybe some of these magnetic coils would be good. It looks like we maybe need one more stack. Oh, chipsets. Definitely going to need that. All right, now what do we have? I think we're good. I think we have enough stuff. Yep, splitters are good. Everything else is good. Okay, cool. So I need to clean up the glass as well. We need to reroute that. So let's just shift delete this thing. I'm going to have tons of glass in my inventory again. But it is what it is. Let's just kill this thing. Oh, cool. It killed the whole line. Good. And we have another pile of glass over here. First, let's stop making it. Let's just get rid of everything over here. Wait, did I just disconnect? No, okay, cool. It's not related. Alright, sweet. I probably can't pick that up. Nope. But I can pick all these up. Okay, great. We'll move that glass in a second. I hate doing these fix videos, but I also don't want to do a lot of this stuff off camera, because I know, you know, I've always said, I think from a Factorio episode, I started doing so much stuff off camera, and I just felt kind of bad, like I should not have been doing that. A lot of people are saying, hey, I want to see what you're doing. I don't want to miss any of it. And what am I doing? Okay. And that makes sense to me. I can see how it's a little disorienting and not very fun for a lot of people. They don't want that. They want to see everything. All right, there we go. Sweet. Oops. A little zealous on the escaping. All right. So, excuse me. I also made a file where I'm going to keep where I'm building what, like where am I building engines, where am I building chipsets, and where am I producing different items, so that I'll know where that is when I'm off planet, because there's really no good way of knowing that right now. So I'll be doing that as well. Check the video description for a link to that if you want to check it out. Oh yeah, I know how I wanted to do this. To get onto the bus, I wanted to do that about right here. Because see, we're already going high up over here. We should not be doing that. Well, this is coming off. Right, that's going to be stone. Let's just reroute this. Let's completely reroute this. And actually, I'm going to do this completely. Yeah, we don't need any of this. We're going to do that completely different way. So let's just reroute it now. What we're going to do is we're going to route this down over here. And actually, I can hide this vein too. So I really should be doing that. Alright, hide, hide, hide. We don't need to go over you anymore. Sweet. I wish they would tell you that in the tutorial. They probably did, and I didn't. I just didn't pay attention. Let's get rid of this stuff too. There we go. Let's fix all these dudes. Let's fix all the things! That's probably a good thumbnail for this. Alright, we're fixing that. We're fixing this. We're fixing this guy, which I think he can just go like so and over. And again, you do want to save space here. Put your belts close by. I think that's a decent idea. I might have to reroute that later, but I think it'll be fine. No, I want to do it from here, and I want to go up and over, which means I'm going to have to turn a little bit. Because I'm going to have to go up and over right here. Let's try to place the splitter first. And we need a different configuration, which is tab. Nope. We need this configuration. We're just going to go... Oh, no, no. Okay, we can do it like this, actually. Like that. All right. So for this splitter... Oh, this guy's not doing that. This should be fine, then. Let's kill this guy and do the same thing. We're going to do one of these kind of splitters. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to move this guy down. All right, so let's take... Well, we don't need that. We'll go like that. Then we're going to go like this. Then we're going to go like... I think we're going to do this, right? And then we can easily just go like that. There. Everyone's good to go now. All right, science is producing again. Red science. Sweet. How much time do we have? 10 minutes? This is a little janky, but that's okay. We fixed it. Now we need to route our glass so we can keep all our glass products moving. And then we need to get stone on the bus. But this is a lot easier now. I can literally just put a splitter here to get up onto the bus, but we're going to use a different config. We're going to use this config, right? So where does that need to go? I was thinking like right there. Why don't we start, the bus really starts, why don't we start it way back here? If we can, right? Why not? Gets it out of the way like immediately. So this is a way better way to do it because now I'm on the bus. That's it. I'm already there. Look. Well, I need to push up, but I'm ready to rock. So let's get that put in. And we're just gonna we're gonna just go with Mark IIs in most cases. There's really no point in doing Mark 1s anymore, Mark 1 belts, because we're probably just gonna have to upgrade them anyway later. And I really need some more bot upgrades, to be honest. I would like to get a lot more bot upgrades. Let's delete this now. We don't need it. We don't need to know see where we're going with stuff. So this prism's going to end up on the bus because there's something that actually is built with it. And if we recall, go to components. This photon combiner uses the prisms. So I didn't know that in the beginning. I should have been looking at tech, not what we can build, because we can't see everything that the tech will build later. Chipsets, this will be, well, these components will be happening off planet because I think they're only used to generate these processors. So that will be happening on GenM1 where we have that silicon. So let's route this guy. Again, we probably should have waited. Let's copy a splitter here. We're going to need a different config. This guy's got to come in right here, right? Something like that. But yeah, we're going to be doing that hopefully next episode. But we will see. We will see what happens with that. Let's reroute this dude. Let's get him back in there. So we can... oh, that was perfect. Perfect! Just like... I mean, I knew that'd be perfect, but... Alright, glass is on. All the fixes are fixed, I believe. I think we've solved all the problems I wanted to solve. We've hidden all the resources. We've moved all the stuff. We changed all the orientations. One thing we could probably do is, why don't we tell this thing, why don't we just use the glass out of the box for a while? So let's do that. Let's use the glass out of the box because we have that extra, a lot of extra. So let's do that. Let's put a sorter on this guy. Get out of that mode. Oops. Let's just burst it. I also have all the production speeds in that file, and I will be switching them up as I add things to build, so I know how much I'm producing. Because I'm about to, when we go to build processors and engines and stuff like that, massive builds to supply our whole system, I'm going to need to know how many of those I can produce a second. So like if I want to build a ton of Dyson Sphere products or something, it's going to require a certain amount of components per second. And by knowing how much I can already produce, I can already tell if I'm going to have a bottleneck. So I think I'm going to be doing that. We will see. Will these flow down? I believe they will. Why don't we box this over here, because it will flow down. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I think it will flow down into the bottom box. So knowing that, I think I can just do this, and it should flow down. Well, we're gonna see. How do I have more stone on me? It's so weird. Let me get another stack of glass. I think we're getting a little low. I'll drop that in a minute, the stone. Okay, so we've got everything we want on the bus, and we've got, what, 7 minutes to go? What did I want to produce next? I wanted to produce chipsets, right? Because we want to make assembler 2s. Our processors is what we want. Chipset Mark II is really what it is. Kind of wish they all had the same name, Mark II. Just makes it a little easier to understand. We will need sulfuric acid at some point. Solar sails will be nice once we get... that's going to be a new source of power for us. We're going to start a Dyson swarm, but to get that we need this ray receiver, because we need... So you shoot out sails around your star and they collect the light, right? They basically are giant solar panels, and the ray receiver receives the energy back from them onto whatever planet you want it on. So we probably should queue that next. Oh, I'm going to need the upgraded engine to do that. So let's go look at that. We'll be doing engines locally on GenM4, the home planet, because you need oil to do that. Because you need graphene. See, right here, we need graphite over here, and for this one, we need graphene, at least for now. There's an alternate way to produce that. So we're going to be doing that on Genom 4. Why don't we queue that up next, because we're going to need it, it looks like. I think we're going to be working on Genom 1 to build our chipsets. We're going to be moving our chipset production there. Then we're going to be importing it here. For a while, we're going to have to fly around with product on us, which is fine until we get interplanetary logistics set up. That's what we're going to have to do. So this guy's going to have to be bussed as well. Probably should just put him on the bus. Why don't we do that since we don't have a lot going on right now? So here's his output, right? There's the output. We're going to want the bus to be probably, let's copy a splitter here. No, let's copy a splitter. No. All right. We're probably going to want it to be, well, really we want it right there. Will it fit? Oh, it will. Is that the right configuration? It's hard to see sometimes. Yes, just needs to be turned. So we'll put it here. It's going to go right there. So let's get this guy out plumbed. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. It's a little jank, but that's okay. First, we're going to have to connect this because it has no output. Why is it not doing that? Oh, it's taking them and using them as input right there. Why don't we just have this thing pull up from across? Yeah, why don't we do that? Oh wait, I did steal. Well, we can just have this thing pull from across the belt. So let's get rid of this. Yeah, let's do this a little differently. And I know this will slow this down a little bit. We can just use Mark IIs, I think. So let's kill these. And we're going to do this a slightly different way. Are we on Mark IIs? Yeah, we are. So we're going to... Man, sometimes it's really hard to get a good angle on this thing. So no, we're going to pull from this belt into this. And then that won't work because now this is behind that. See the weird angle? Alright, so we're going to have to change this. There we go. Let's nope. Let's redo this. And we want it here. Alright, so now we're going to have to pull from here, from the center, right? Why is the angle so weird on this? Or maybe it just feels weird to me. Maybe it's not weird. Maybe I'm the weirdo. And for this, we're going to put out behind it. There we go. Okay. So now that guy can grab. And we don't have this problem we have over here. So let's copy this belt. We're going to put it in like we always do right here. And really, we should have this one back here. Because, nope. That's weird. It's, okay, it's really hard to target the sorters. See how small their hitbox is? It's really small. That's what she said. Alright, so now they're on the belt. And we almost ran ourselves out of time because of that. That's funny. Up. Let's put those suckers on the belt. I don't know what we're gonna... Oh, we're gonna use those for the photon things. Those are used, I think, in this guy, right? Yeah, at least for now. We'll have a better source for those later when we get into some different types of ore, basically. All right, so we could probably set those up, although we don't need those right now. What do they make? These things are making solar sails, and we're not really caring. We don't care about solar sails yet, plus we need graphene, but at least they're on the bus. I think the next thing we're going to do is just go straight to Genom 1 with our silicon, and we're going to make all that stuff there. Now, titanium is going to make a lot of buildings, and since we're doing buildings here on the home planet, we probably will be putting titanium on the main bus here. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. We'll just leave it in a box right here. Because I don't need it yet. But we can take the silicon with us because we're literally not going to be using that. So it's kind of pointless to have it here on the home planet. Oh, I have a lot of extra junk. Okay, let's get rid of that extra junk real quick. Did I leave a space in here? I did, good. Because I don't really need those. I don't need those. We could probably place these solar panels. They're not necessary. I could drop these guys off. Okay. Yeah, we got to drop some stuff. I want to take the silicon back. We might, well, let's leave some on the home planet. case I need it to build something, right? We don't need to take it all back. Let's just do that. Let's get some graphene or graphite, because I want to make sure I have enough fuel, which we were just burning like it's going out of style here from just flying around. Let's get a couple more stacks. Why isn't it shift click, I guess? How much do we have? Because we're going to the other planet. Okay, cool. I don't know how we get so much stone on us all the time. I don't know how that happens. So let me know what you think about this video. And in this series, I'm already scoping out another game to play. It's called Kingdoms Reborn. It's really cool. It's a city builder / competitive thing, and I don't think there's multiplayer right now. That'd be really cool, but right now it's single player only. You'll see. I'm really just doing some testing right now to figure out how that game works, and we might need silicon plates on us. Why don't we do that? But anyway, so I'm testing that out. Once I do a couple test runs, I'll start playing it when I know more about how to play the game. So hopefully you like that. I want to get 2 games running at all times. Been scoping out some other games to play in the future. So check that out. I'm going to probably be posting a link to my master file so that people can see what I'm looking at, what I want to do in the future, so you guys can keep up with that and what my schedule is for future games. And if you have any suggestions for future games, please put them in the comments section. I would love to see that. As always, stay frosty.